There's only one thing you need to identify if a person is truly wealthy. Do they have and own a private jet? With commercial flying, there are ticket lines, whining children, and seat hogs. That is why the wealthy and famous choose to avoid commercial flights and instead get their own private jets. These wealthy people enjoy the elegance and luxury of flying in the air with their aircraft worth hundreds of millions of dollars. In this video, we will look at the top 10 most expensive private jets in the world. Welcome to Modern Luxury, where we explore the high-end stories of today. Before getting into the video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to be updated on luxurious topics worldwide. Let's begin. Number 10. Gulfstream 3. Tyler Perry, actor, writer, and director, owns this $125 million aircraft. The Hollywood celebrity paid roughly $60 million for this beautiful thing, which was not extravagant enough for him and his visitors, so the first order of business was to spend another $65 million to bring it up to his standards and make it genuinely one of the most luxurious modes of transportation. Perry can now fly up to 13 passengers on his plane to share his idea of luxury travel. A 42-inch LCD screen, satellite television, and several Blu-ray players are all available on the Gulfstream 3. Most chumps flying from one location to another have to sit through the washed-up B-rated comedy on a little screen with earplugs in their ears, while the person next to them snorts louder than a pack of bears dancing to Russian folklore tunes with Vladimir Putin. On the Gulfstream 3, you can enjoy a private cinema, but being on Tyler Perry's plane means you'll be forced to see some of his terrible films. So you'll still be viewing B-rated comedies, but this time in elegance. The Gulfstream 3 had a key role in one of America's recent tragedies, as it was the plane that transported Whitney Houston's body from California to New Jersey following her terrible death in 2012. Number 9. Boeing 747-8i VIP. Any Boeing 747 is impressive, but the 8i VIP is truly a work of art in terms of engineering and design. If used for commercial purposes, the plane could carry up to 400 passengers, but its owner, Joseph Lau, would have to forego all of the creature comforts and pampering that his present jet provides. There will be no more spacious sleeping accommodations, attractive meeting rooms, or entertainment center. The plane can now accommodate up to 30 people who will be treated like royalty during their voyage, with no wailing babies or snoring neighbors. The plane's interior looks more like the inside of a home than an aircraft, with grand decoration, design furnishings, and state-of-the-art equipment to make the ride as comfortable as possible. The Hong Kong real estate tycoon understands how to captivate the eye of his guests. The Boeing 747-8i VIP, which costs roughly $157 million and is the most expensive plane in Mr. Lau's hangar, is definitely a tribute to his tremendous wealth. The plane is a double-decker with a children's amusement room, numerous living rooms with fine furniture, and a master bedroom where Mr. Lau may relax on his way to his next lucrative business venture. Boeing 767-33A The ultra-luxurious private jet dubbed the Bandit is likely one of many assets that Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich will lose as a result of Russia's aggression against Ukraine and the subsequent restrictions imposed by most Western countries on all of Vladimir Putin's oligarch friends. The Boeing 767-33A is a one-of-a-kind aircraft valued at $170 million. It has a cruise speed of 528 miles per hour and can fly as high as 43,000 feet. The plane's inside is exactly what you'd expect from a highly successful Russian billionaire, without the vodka-filled swimming pool and Russian nesting ambitions. On the other side, there is a lavish environment that exudes both luxury and class. The Bandit includes a banquet hall where Abramovich may host up to 30 of his business associates and acquaintances, but due to the limited number of beds on board, some of them will have to share. Each has a royal feel to it and all the luxury one could need. Abramovich even installed an onboard office to guarantee he had a private space to plan his next lucrative venture. The Bandit is one of the world's most beautiful planes, and while its fate remains unknown, we can be sure it won't be grounded for long. Number 7. Boeing 7878 BBJ. If you've ever wanted to see what an ultra-luxurious flying camper would look like, the Boeing 7878 BBJ is it. This luxurious private plane can carry up to 39 passengers and is far from small. The inside is mostly white, which somehow emphasizes the beautiful ornamentation that distinguishes this private plane. While the 55-inch flat-screen television is streaming a movie, you can watch a separate film on one of the private screens fitted in each seat. The nicest feature, however, is the master bedroom, which has a noise level of less than 50 decibels. This is not only outstanding but a miracle for a plane. The Boeing business jet, or BBJ, is valued at roughly $224.6 million and is still looking for its owner. Number 6. Boeing 747-430. You can say anything you want about the Sultan of Brunei, though chances are you don't know much about him, but he knows how to travel in elegance. Hassan al-Bolkiah, His Majesty, paid $100 million for Boeing 747-430, one of the world's most expensive private jets. This, however, proved insufficient for the royalty's rich lifestyle, so Hassan al spent an additional $133 million to build an airplane fit for kings, or in his case, sultans. The most astounding aspect of this jet is not its price, but how much it was able to take off with that much gold on board. The interior is predominantly golden, with solid gold sinks and golden decorations throughout this massive plane. The master bedroom with a comfortable king-sized bed, golden decorations that could cover Togo's foreign debt, and an adjacent bathroom that could rival any 5-star hotel in the world is the crown jewel of this $233 million aircraft. Number 5. Airbus A340-300. Because this ultra-luxurious airplane cost approximately $238 million, Russian billionaire Alisher Ashmanov believed it could use a few $100 million more to turn it into something truly extraordinary. The millionaire more than quadrupled the initial price, transforming the plane into one of the world's most sumptuous and well-designed aircraft. The plane, named Burkan in honor of Ashmanov's father, is Russia's largest private jet, and President Vladimir Putin is reputed to be a frequent visitor. The plane itself is a remarkable design marvel, combining current technology with traditional splendid surroundings to create a comfortable and stylish environment. Unfortunately, the plane's inside is kept hidden due to Ashmanov's distrust of everyone and the fact that the Russian president is a frequent visitor. However, one of the few rumors about the plane is that it contains a private nightclub where Ashmanov and his guests party after takeoff. Number 4. Boeing 747-8 Intercontinental BBJ. This cutting-edge private jet is the larger brother of the Boeing 7878 BBJ, which should be stunning enough. If you're already counting your pennies, don't waste your time. The floor model of this bad boy will set you back roughly $403 million, and only a select few will have the opportunity to own this wonderful work of engineering genius. This plane, with 4,800 square feet of usable area, is larger than most apartments in New York City, if not the entire world. It's like a palace in the sky, but let's face it, whoever buys this ultra-luxurious private plane isn't going to leave it alone. The plane's inside features a large living room, a master bedroom, 4 bathrooms, and a private office, and it's safe to say that once it's decorated, this beauty will most likely quickly rocket up this list. Is it possible to fit an Olympic-sized swimming pool inside? Most likely. However, it won't be much fun during turbulence because the entire cabin would be drenched. Regardless, this opulent bird is on the hunt for its owner, and if you know someone who can spend $403 million on a whim, give him a call and remind them of your birthday. Number 3. Airbus A380 Custom. This floating palace belongs to Saudi Arabia's Prince Al-Walid bin Talal. The Saudi prince is known for his lavish tastes and love for luxury goods, so the $500 million that this private jet costs him is nothing. This floating utopia contains a private performance hall where musicians entertain the prince's guests, but it isn't even the most lavish part of this beautiful piece of engineering. If you're feeling worried during your flight, the A380 features a traditional Turkish spa. And what would a jet be without a luxury auto garage? I don't know about you, but I'd never board a jet unless it was loaded with at least $100 million worth of automobiles. Fortunately, the Saudi prince's $500 million jewel has it all, and I'm waiting for an invitation to fly on this ultra-luxury jet. Because religion has such a strong influence in Saudi culture, the plane has a prayer room that rotates automatically towards Mecca whenever it is time for prayer. However, the most notable feature of this plane is the throne in the main lounge. If you want to sit on it, you'd better buy the plane first, or you might end up with some unexpected injuries, like losing your head. Number 2. Boeing 747 Refit. Although we can probably estimate the few people who can afford this private uber fancy aircraft, we won't dive into who the owner is and instead focus on what they own. With 8 ultra-luxurious bedrooms on the top floor of the plane, this private jet is more like a hotel than a mode of transportation. All of the bedrooms are furnished with custom-made mattresses, designer furnishings, and exquisite decoration. On board, there are several lounge areas with enormous flat-screen TVs, plush sofas, and ornate oak furnishings. This incredible airliner has a lot more to offer, but the Boeing 747 Refit's owner is just as mysterious as the plane itself. So, for the time being, we can only speculate on what additional luxurious features this jewel might have. Number 1. Air Force One. Okay, this might be cheating, but the US government's private plane isn't open to the public and only a few people can use it, so it counts. And sure, it's the costliest one ever built, so it's nice to know that your hard-earned tax dollars are going to the president and his secretaries. The present Air Force One plane is a fully personalized Boeing 747-200B, which has all the types of high-tech defenses, sumptuous settings, and offices, albeit it may cost a little more than the actual structure of the White House. Even if it lacks some luxurious features, other planes in this class cost $660 million, which is peanuts compared to the $4 billion successor that is currently under construction. Which one would you want to experience and take a flight in? Let us know in the comments below. If you liked and enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more insightful videos, get notified by clicking the bell button below. From the high-end stories of today, this has been Modern Luxury. As always, we look forward to seeing you again in one of our videos. Thanks for watching.